Well, hello, how is everybody? Check this out. A surprise podcast, Sunday afternoon, June 2nd, just about maybe 10 after 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm in my place in Los Angeles, California. I came back to Los Angeles a couple days ago to do some business here in my little hometown of Hollywood. And I wanted to do this afternoon's podcast being brought to you by, today's broadcast could be brought to you by one of the most incredible Italian markets in Lakewood, California. And we're going to talk about it because I got the food here that I'm actually going to snack on while I'm doing today's podcast. And this is from Foggia Italian Market and Deli in Lakewood, California. And we're going to talk all about that. I got the menu. I went down there, met everybody yesterday. I got so much food right here in my house, it ain't even funny. Wait till you see what we're going to have for an afternoon snack here by myself at my place in Los Angeles, California. I went down and met the owner yesterday, Linda, and her husband. I believe his name was Bob. I'm sorry if I got this incorrectly. But they're fans of mine. They contacted me on social media. They knew I was performing in Long Beach at the Laugh Factory last night. And they asked me if I would stop by, take some pictures, and say hello. Well, I went into one of the most incredible delis in California, folks. I can't say enough about it. Thousands of imported delicacies, anywhere from cannolis to sandwiches to you name it. Like I said, throughout today's show, we'll be talking about what you can get, how you can get it, and why I think it's so authentic. They're from Rhode Island. They're here in Los Angeles area. Foggia Italian Market and Deli. Check that out. This is the menu. We're going to talk about it while I eat the most incredible antipasto you've ever seen. Look at that. Look at this. I'm by myself. I'm going to eat this whole platter by myself. I hope they're watching this show. We got provolone cheese, supersada, salami, gabagool, pepperoni, artichoke hearts, mushrooms, stuffed olives, and one of my favorite things to eat is a stuffed red pepper. Look at that. How delicious is this? You know what? Screw it. There it is. The games have begun. Holy moly. Oh, that is so good. That is so good. A taste of Italy right here in my apartment in Los Angeles, bringing it to you live. This is me, Mike Marino, live from my mother's basement. Today we're broadcasting from Los Angeles. Let's see who's writing into the show right now, and then I'll start talking about what I think everybody needs to hear. The joke of me running for president is no longer a joke. I collected thousands of email addresses and sign-up sheets, people's names. I'm actually really going to throw my hat in the ring and see if I can't run for president. Not so much for a joke, but you know what? I got nothing to do. Let's make it happen. So yes, Jersey Teamster, let's make America Italian again. Thank you so much for writing into the show. And everybody over here on Facebook. Kim, it's nice to see you. Thank you so much. Good morning. Randy Kwan, you need to come to a show. Randy Kwan, I haven't seen you in probably 20 years. I know exactly who you are, buddy. You're the guy on the motorcycle that came to my traffic school class many, many years ago. John, how you doing? It's nice to see you. The food does look good. Kira, Montana. Oh, no kidding. Well, thank you very much, Kira, Montana. I appreciate that. I hope they're watching the show. I hope they like the way we started off the show. One of the greatest things also about this nice Italian deli in Lakewood, California, they actually are carrying Locatelli cheese, which happens to be the sponsor of Mike Marino Live on Tour until at least October of November, which is really fantastic. So I'm glad that they carry that. Also, my other sponsor, Brandon Bruno from Stella Del Rock, is writing into the show right now. Great T-shirts and button-downs. We're going to tell you how to get them as well. I saw you on Royal Caribbean Cruise. You rock. Thank you so much, Margaret. I really appreciate you writing into the show. Hi from South Glens Falls, New York. What's going on, Peter? How you doing? I love all the Italian people writing in. Giuseppe, how you doing? Not Italian Union, Mike. LOL, LOL. All right. Glad everybody's having fun. I can't tell you how happy I am that I actually found this nice Italian deli, because in Los Angeles, there's a few, but not that many. Like as if you were in New York or New Jersey, you could just walk out of your house and bada boom, you're having beautiful Italian food in your yard, your neighbor, your friends, down the block, the local store. Of course, in my hometown of Scotch Plains, New Jersey, there is the world famous Florence Ravioli on Park Avenue, right next to, of course, the legendary John's Meat Market. That's now at 80 years old. But here I go, here in Los Angeles, and from now on, if I'm going to need some nice Italian food brought to you by some nice Italian people who really know how to run a deli, an old school deli. The sandwiches are gigantic, the meatballs, the chicken parmesans, the spaghetti, all the cold cuts, the whole 9 yards. Look at this. Soups, salads, pasta, ravioli, hot sandwiches, cold Italian sandwiches, American deli sandwiches. Okay, pastry. Do you want your cannoli, garlic bread, Astor salad dressings? They deliver. They pick it up. They call you. They eat it for you. They make party platters. All right. Foggio. I hope I'm saying it right. Whether it's Foggio or Foggia. 5522 Del Amo Boulevard, Lakewood, California. It's right down by Long Beach, where the famous Laugh Factory is, where I perform. I was just performing there last night. You could also go on their website, www.foggiadeli.com. Okay, go on the website. If you're here in Los Angeles, if you're in the Long Beach area, San Pedro, Lakewood, anywhere down in that area by the beaches, Foggia Italian Deli. I'll spell it for you. www.foggiadeli.com. They're open 7 days a week from 11 to 8 o'clock. You can give them a call. Give them a call. Tell them Mike Marino sent you down there. I want you to call them at 562-627-0987. All right? Give them a call. Tell them you want a nice Mike Marino sandwich. Maybe they'll make one up in my name. I don't know. 562-627-0987. Definitely give them a call and get yourself some nice Italian food. And one more time so that you can see this, that I'm not kidding around. They made this platter for me last night, whether you call it antipasto or like my family said, antipasto. This is what you got. Look at this. Look at that beautiful plate of Italian delicacies. All right, there you got your gabagool. For you English-speaking people, that's the capricola. It's the capricola. The capricola is the gabagool. There is pressed salami over here. This is sopressata, which is basically salami too, but it's a lot hotter and then stronger. This is unbelievable. Pepperoni, regular cheese, provolone, all right? Artichoke hearts, stuffed olives, stuffed peppers, and mushrooms. Now, if you're watching right now and you're looking at this plate of food, you're probably saying to yourself, well, what do? You make a sandwich? Where's the bread? I tried to cut out bread just a little bit in my life because I'm getting heavy. I heard it's hard to get real food out there. Glad you found it. Thank you very much. And I did find it, and I appreciate you saying that. Brandon, nice to see you. Kenny rocks. Hey, Kenny, I'm coming to Florida. June 15th, I'm doing a show at Art Serve Theater in Fort Lauderdale. So if you Florida people are watching right now, like my friend Kenny, Art Serve Theater, June 15th, right there, Fort Lauderdale. There's one of my favorite comedians right into the show right now, Carlo Russo, who is part of the Uncle Louie variety show. You want to watch a funny show with a team of comedians that happen to be Italian, you go online and you watch Carlo Russo and the Uncle Louie variety show. They got the coffee. It's unbelievable. It's fantastic. And now writing into the show, of course, is Laurel DeFilippo Turchin, who I just got done telling you guys about. She owns Florence Ravioli on Park Avenue in Scotch Plains, New Jersey. So if you're in that area, drop by and say hello to Laurel, who is also going to be carrying the coffee company that we promoted on the show not too long ago called Bada Bean Coffee. Carlo Russo and, of course, the Uncle Louie Variety Show, they have great coffee too. It's called For Coffee. So if you want to fuck coffee, you go on their site. But if you're looking for some Jersey hardcore coffee, you go to badabean.com, badabean.com. Writing into the show right now is my friend, dear friend, the most talented guy in an off-Broadway show, Ronnie Marmo. Folks, if you haven't seen this, I think you might be out of luck. But Ronnie Marmo is doing an off-Broadway play in New York City called I'm Not a Comedian, I'm Lenny Bruce, which is the story of the comedian Lenny Bruce, who back in the 50s and 60s set the pace for so many stand-up comedians by doing some really dirty, risque material, allowing the doors to open for us to do it, unlike maybe today when you don't know if you really can or not because you got to be very PC because you never know what the hell is going to happen. But Ronnie Marmo is doing that, and I believe the show might have closed this weekend because he was doing a big finale in New York. So Ronnie, congratulations. I know a lot of my friends went down there to watch the show. Also, Ronnie is co-starring in a major TV series yet to be released called Silent Partners. I happen to be in the project Silent Partners as well, which is going to be really badass. I finally get to play an underboss, and maybe I might be a little on the silly side, but you guys are going to love this project. Wait till you guys see Silent Partners. You think The Sopranos was a good show? Wait till you see what comes out of Miami, taking place in the early 1980s. It's going to be a good period piece. So there's Ronnie right now. Good thing Pearl's Deli isn't there. She'd eat the whole platter. That's right. Look what I got, Ronnie. Ronnie Marmo has an opening act. Her name is Pearl's Daily. She's fantastic. She actually reenacts what might have been done on stage with the legendary Lenny Bruce back in the day. She's like a flapper. She comes out and she does that type of a dance, which is very sexy, very erotica, but she's fantastic. She's also playing a character in Silent Partners. Wait till you guys see this. This is going to be one badass show, and I'm very happy and proud to be part of it. There you go. Mike Wilson, how you doing? Yugoslavia, buddy, Yugoslavia. He likes when I say Yugoslavia. I don't know why. Ronnie, thanks, pal. No worries. I'm in Los Angeles. I'll be here until Thursday. And Thursday of this week, ladies and gentlemen, I will hop a plane and fly back to New Jersey. I have a show in New Jersey Friday night, June 7th. Go on my website, Mike Marino, and find out where it's going to be. I'll tell you right now, it's going to be in Butler, New Jersey, but I'm doing it because it's a fundraiser for the Boy Scouts of the area up in Butler. So you know what? We got to make these kids do the right thing. The Boy Scouts help them do the right thing. Oh, look at all these people waving on Instagram. Thank you so much, Instagram. I appreciate that. And we'll make that happen. Rosa Marshall, it's nice to see you. Angel Edelman, we just got done talking about you, pal. My friend, Laurel Turchin, who you met when you were on my show, is looking to carry your coffee line in her Italian deli that we just got done mentioning. It is a Florence Ravioli on Park Avenue in Scotch Plains, New Jersey. Not only are they a great deli, they make food for you just as well as the Faggio Italian Deli here in Los Angeles, and they are going to be carrying Bada Bean coffee. So not only are you going to be able to get Bada Bean coffee at the Bada Bean place, but you get Bada Bean coffee in many other places, which is going to be great. Brought to you by Andrew Edelman. What a great idea, guys. Bada Bean coffee, not only is it funny, the coffee's fantastic, but when you order it, you order from a menu like this. You order from a menu like this that has funny commentating on it. So it's not a large, it's a boss. It's not a medium, it's an underboss. It's not a small, it's a consigliere. That is hilarious. And I'm sure the coffee's better than Starbucks. And this is my show, and I could say that on my show. Screw Starbucks. Get yourself some Bada Bean coffee. Remember, today's show is brought to you by Lucatelli Cheese. So what's going on in the world? Hi, Rosa. It's nice to see you. I met a friend of hers last night, Pat Venice. He owns the meat market next to her. Well, there it goes. Everybody's working with everybody, and I love it. That's right. The meat market is John's Meat Market on Park Avenue in Scotch Plains, right next to Florence Ravioli. Andrew, I don't know if you were at my show at the Count Basie. I hope you were. And That's the way it's going to be, and that's the way it rolls. Okay, so I'm sitting here now here in Los Angeles. Thank you, everybody who came to my event at the Count Basie Theater in Red Bank, New Jersey. Sold out show. I think there was 1,250 people. Everybody was yelling, screaming, cheering. I had the best time on stage. We sold a lot of t-shirts that say "Make America Italian Again." And it was just the biggest night of my career so far. And not only was it a big night for me to perform, just a couple of days prior, I was on that set making that TV series, Silent Partners, playing a wise guy, something that I've always wanted to do. So thank you, everybody. And while I'm broadcasting right now from Los Angeles, I want to also thank everybody who came to the Laugh Factory last night in Long Beach. I want to thank everybody who came to the Ha Ha Comedy Club Friday night in North Hollywood. And I want to thank everybody that came to the show at the Laugh Factory in Hollywood on Sunset Boulevard Thursday night. Thank you, everybody. All three shows sold out, thousands of fans, everybody writing into the show. I could not be any happier. I just want everybody out there to be happy, healthy, and continued success, because the world is in weird times. You got to watch what you say, and everybody's doing wrong and shooting and doing whacked out shit. So it's guys like me, my friend Ronnie Marmo, some other actors like Gary Pastore, and so on and so forth, that bring joy to people's lives by making you laugh a little bit, especially like what's going on in the world. Somebody asked me the other day, well, how would you stand on gun control if you were the president of the United States? And I said, well, you do have the right to bear arms because there's nutty people in the world. But all you really need is a baseball bat. Get close enough to the person, crack him in the knee. Believe me, he's not going to do anything other than that. And he's going to remember that knee breaking because it hurts like hell. And then you get to live through it, which is very painful. And if you do it again, well, then we bash you in the elbow. That's even more painful. And you got to live through that. If a third time comes around, well, then you get cracked in the back of the head and then the mistakes stop happening. But it's a good idea. I got baseball bats all around my house. I welcome trouble. Come on over. Anyhow, Ronnie, sorry I missed it, pal. Was dying to be there. Well, thank you very much. Charles Russell, it's nice to see you. I love Florida. Florida is great. Italian-American bingo. Best of luck with Silent Partners. Thank you so much. And thank you, everybody, for writing in the show. Hi, Linda. How are you? It's nice to see you. It's nice to see everybody. And thank you so much once again for coming to my nice, big, sold-out show at the Count Basie. And we're going to do it again. In fact, I'm leaving this Thursday to go back out on my comedy tour. And like I said, on June 7th, I'll be in Butler, New Jersey. June 15th, Art Serve Theater in Fort Lauderdale. Everybody can find out when I'm coming into your neighborhood, guys. Just go to MikeMarino.net and subscribe to the newsletter. In fact, if you're watching right now, Instagram, if you're watching right now, Facebook, hit me up. MikeMarino.net. It's a piece of cake. And not only do you get a newsletter, it lets you know when I'm performing in your area, but I'll send you coupons to shirts, DVDs, and tickets when I'm coming into your neighborhood. So sign up. It's a piece of cake. If eventually you want to unsubscribe, you unsubscribe. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not losing any food over it. But you can do that. And you can buy shirts that actually say, Make America Italian Again. Lucatelli Cheese, the sponsorship. There you go. There's the Foggia Deli watching the show now. Like I said, I hope I'm saying the name correctly. I don't know why sometimes I have such a hard time pronouncing Italian words. I guess because my mother's not around anymore to slap me in the back of the head and say, what the hell are you saying? You need to say this right. But we were talking all about this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Italian deli in Lakewood, California. We did a whole big shout out there on Del Amo Boulevard in Lakewood, California. Are you watching? Are you watching? And not only can you order the food online by going to www.foggiadeli.com, and I spell it for everybody, Foggia, Foggio, Foggiadeli.com, and get yourself some of the most incredible Italian delicacies. I say delicacies. I'm not even eating this yet. Look at how beautiful. I don't want to screw up how gorgeous the plate is that they made this for me the other day. I'm filming a project on Tuesday. I'm probably going to wait and have the cast come over and at least sample some of this food. Look at that. We were talking all about what's on this plate. So I hope the people over in the deli are actually watching. I bet you they're actually open on a Sunday, which is so hard to find. So hard to find an Italian deli right here in Los Angeles open on a Sunday. It's Sunday. Why are you closing, these idiots? I went to church. I'm coming home. I need some bread. I need some pasta. So once again, in this plate, if you look how beautiful they put this together for me. How gorgeous, right? The aroma will knock you out. There's the aroma. They got the cheese over here, the provolone, the flat cheese, regular cheese. 3 different cheeses in my plate. You got the gabagool, you got the pressed salami, you got the pepperoni, artichoke hearts, stuffed olives, stuffed peppers, and mushrooms. Everything is in this plate. Hello, how are you? Are you watching? I'm telling everybody. The best, the best, the best. My whole apartment now smells like this Italian deli, and I like that. Somebody could walk into my apartment right now and lose their mind. I got no bread. In fact, I was saying the other day, a little while ago, because people will say to me, well, how are you going to eat that food because you don't have a bread to make a sandwich? Thank you, Penny. Ronnie's going to Phoenix to spend some time with his kid. That's fantastic. Thank you, everybody, for writing in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, there's my friends from Italy. Iliano Maurizio. He's an import-export. You are all welcome to write to the people who are writing into my show, because not only are they fans, they are friends and family. I call my fans family, okay? Kira, how you doing? We're open 7 days a week, 11 to 8. Yeah, I just said that. They don't even close on a Sunday. These people sleep in their locker, the frozen food locker. And the mom, the dad, the kids, the staff, they're all very, very nice. They're all going to be getting complimentary tickets to any one show. In fact, anybody watching my show right now, if you're having a good time and you subscribe to my website, I will send you complimentary tickets to the Laugh Factory in Hollywood and to the Laugh Factory in Long Beach. Write to me. I will get you those tickets. If you're here in the Los Angeles area, I want you to write to me, and I will get you tickets to any show Laugh Factory is putting on, either in Long Beach or Hollywood. There's 2 different clubs in this area. Then you go to Foggia, Italian Market and Deli, and you tell them Mike Marino sent you to the deli, and you pick up some great cold cuts. This is what I was saying I was going to do. I got a plate, one little plate. When I have cold cuts without bread, I like to use a dessert fork. I get that dessert fork, right? You watch it. And I take one slice of pepperoni. I lay it in the plate, right? I take one slice of supersada. You watching? One slice of supersada. Then I take one slice of provolone. Right? No bread for me today. I put them together like this, right? Here they are in the plate. You watching? You watching? Okay? And then I take something wet. I gotta have something wet with this. So what do I want? I'm gonna take a red roasted pepper that's stuffed with like a cheese, and I'm gonna roll this baby. I'm rolling for you people who are listening on the radio. Don't forget, folks, we're not just on iTunes, SoundCloud. We're not just here on Facebook. We're not just here on Instagram. We're on ddvradio.com every night, every Thursday night at 8 o'clock, and also Italian American Radio in Los Angeles. So Kira and my friend Tom, Les, how are you? Italian American Bingo, watch this. Our family is from Foggia, Italy, so that's why we named our deli Foggia. I don't know if it's Foggia or Foggia. But anyway, so I rolled it all up and I made a sandwich with my deli meats, and in the middle is the red pepper. I could take an artichoke heart or an olive to precursor it like this, olive, black olive. You watch him? I could never have a food show because I would eat it and just go nuts. All right, so look, you're watching. Holy shit. Holy shit. For those of you who are listening, I really can't make the facial expression that the people who are watching my face can enjoy, as opposed to just telling you how delicious this is. But man, oh man, that is just unbelievable. I'll warn you, it's a little hot. I'm a little hot right now. I'm starting to perspire, but I got this beautiful, beautiful sandwich. Look at this. I found a home in California where I will forever get my Italian meats. They have raviolis, meatballs, chicken parmesan, spaghetti, Stelladoro, Lucatelli. Maria Timzak, how you doing? You missed my show. All right, we're getting a call. I'm sorry, we got a bunch of calls, but let me see if I can take this one, all right? Jersey Teamster, answer your phone. Hello? Caller, can you hear me? Hello? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I don't know why I can't hear him, but anyway. Sunday dinner. I'm having this would be Sunday dinner because it's around that hour. It's about 2:30. So if I was in New Jersey and my family was all still around, unfortunately, you know, we're getting older. Mommy is not around, and your aunts and uncles, and nobody's around. You ate hot calabrese. That's why you sweat. I'm actually getting a letter from the people who own the deli, and they're telling me what I'm eating. And I gotta tell you, I am the happiest guy in the world right now. That pepper is delicious. I just ate a hot calabrese, red pepper, stuffed. This is so good. This is the meal right here. You don't need anything else. If you can make it through one or two of these and you don't perspire too much, this is your lunch. And like I said, I use my dessert fork because in here is also artichoke hearts. Oh, look at that marinated. This is a marinated artichoke heart. Look. Are you looking? Look at everybody. For those of you who are just listening and you're not watching, I'm about to eat an artichoke heart, a marinated artichoke heart from one of the most incredible Italian markets and deli in California, Foggio Italian Market. Oh, who needs to get a paycheck when you can get paid in food? I really should have a glass of wine, but right now I'm just having a glass of iced tea. Call Jersey Teamster again. He was in the bathroom. Well, he was calling me. He's got to call me. Calabria is where I'm from. Well, my parents are from a little town in Italy called Luronia, which is in Campobasso. My mother's side of the family was Abruzzese. My mother spoke Italian, so did my father. I don't know if my dad speaks Italian too much anymore, and my Italian went out the window because I moved to California. Just like Hershey's Deli in Westfield. Well, that could be true, Charles Russell. That could be true. Kira, we marinated those olives too. Yes, you can tell that the olives are marinated. And not only is there red peppers in here, but look at this green one. Wow. If I was to eat this now, I probably wouldn't be able to talk because I'd be on fire. And here is another green pepper that I could tell is on fire hot. I like that. I like that. But I like the red ones the best. The olives are marinated. And also, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. You watching? Hi, Piper. How are you? Hey, somebody's writing from Sicily. Nice to see you, Sicily. Look, we got Italian-American food going down over here, Sicily. This is a marinated mushroom. Look at this plate. Look at this plate. You guys looking at this? I usually have a guest on the show, but they would want some of my food. So I said, get the hell out of my house. All right, here we go. Everything is too good. Everything is too good. I wish I did have a piece of bread. I probably should have grabbed some bread from the deli because they probably had really delicious, authentic Italian bread, but I didn't take it because I'm trying to lose a little weight. But if I had the bread, I'd be dipping it in the marinade that they have here in this plate because it's delicious. And then I would put all the coconuts on a nice big roll. I'd put all the red peppers on the top with some olives, and I'd have the biggest sandwich. I wouldn't even be able to talk and do this broadcast. So once again, thank you so much for the most incredible, beautiful buffet given to me last night in Lakewood, California, before I went to the Laugh Factory in Long Beach to do my show by Foggia Italian Market and Deli. I can't brag about them enough, folks. I was so excited to go find a place that reminded me of home, especially the way we have the delis in New Jersey. You need a burrata cheese. You need burrata cheese. Go for some burrata. Got a couple of cheeses in that plate. So once again, before I turn the subject matter over to something else, if you're in the California area, subscribe to MikeMarino.net so I can get you the tickets for the Laugh Factory. And you want to go down and taste a little bit of Italy, ladies and gentlemen. They even have beers and wines and imported olives and all kinds of Italian products. It's just so delicious. Okay, so Foggia Italian Market and Deli, 5522 Del Amo Boulevard, Lakewood, California. It's beautiful down there, Lakewood, California. Kind of looks like the suburbs to me. You want to call them at 562-627-0987 or look them up on the internet at www.foggioitaliandeli. No, that's not it. FoggioDeli.com. Listening? Nothing beats Italian cold cuts. Am I right, man? Am I right? Russ, it's nice to see you. Thanks for saying that. I like your watch. What make? He likes my watch. I just got this. It was only $50. It's a G-Shock. It's a G-Shock. You know why I got this watch? In case I got to backhand somebody to get their tooth knocked out with a G-Shock. Boom, right in the head. All right? And the mushrooms, too. Yes, everything was marinated. Everything was delicious. Kira, thank you so much. Tell your parents, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope they're watching this show. Nice quick shout out to one of my fellow comedians, Josh Nasher, watching the show right now. Josh, I'm in my apartment in California. If you got nothing to do, stop by, my friend. I got a lot of food. A lot of food. Little Italy, New York City is the best. Mike, I'll give you a Teamsters shirt when you come down to the shore. I will be at the shore. Okay, so everybody who's watching on the Jersey Shore, when I go back out on tour, and one last time, thank you so much for the Italian deli foods. It's absolutely fantastic, folks. Leave it, trust me. I know Italian food. I wouldn't brag about it if it wasn't delicious. I probably just wouldn't have said anything. This food is out of control, delicious, and fun. And the family-owned business like that, they do it right or they don't do it at all. So again, make sure you go visit Foggia Italian Market and Deli in Lakewood, California. Woodbridge, Ontario is a famous Italian neighborhood too, and I'm going to be performing in Woodbridge, Ontario, October 17th at a really, really big theater. We're expecting 2,500 people. So if you're watching from Canada, go to MikeMarino.net and subscribe, and I'll get you some tickets to that show. Right now, I'm sitting here in Los Angeles. I'll be here until Thursday. Thursday, I fly back down to New Jersey. I'm going to do a show on June 7th in Butler. June 15th, I'm coming to Fort Lauderdale. Then I'm going to jump on a cruise ship, and I'm going to go to that ship. It's going to take me all the way out to San Juan, Puerto Rico, Labadee, Haiti, St. Martin. Then on June 23, I'm headed back to New Jersey because on June 28 and 29, what's up, New York? I'm headed back to Governor's Comedy Club in Long Island, New York. That's right. June 28 and 29, yours truly comes back to Governor's Comedy Club. So what's up, New York, Long Island? Come on out. Come see the show. We added a show on July 6th during the 4th of July weekend, July 6th. I will be in Forked River, Joey Harrison's River House. Joey Harrison's River House, Forkett River, New Jersey, on July 6th, brought to you by Lucatelli Cheese. Make sure you come and see the show. This show will be, I'm having Jacqueline Marfuji on the show, who's very, very funny. You can look up Jacqueline Marfuji. She'll be on the show with me. You bring in Italian cold cuts with you on the tour? Well, I just might. I can tell you this, backstage, we have Italian cold cuts. Every time I walk out on stage, you can know damn well I had a sub sandwich before I went on stage. I'm only kidding, actually. I could never eat before I go on stage. I'd pass out. Joey Harrison's River House, July 6th. Then I go back out on tour. Then in August, we start a brand new tour, Make America Italian Again. August 8th, upstate New York and Westchester. August 9th, the Harbor Islands, the Thousand Islands, all the way up by Canada. August 11th, I will be at the Surf Light Theater, and that's in Beach Haven, New Jersey. Surf Light Theater, Beach Haven, New Jersey, and I'll be on stage with New Jersey's funniest lawyer, John Bramnick. So you got to come and see that show. Also on August 16th, I'll be at the Greenbrier Country Club. And then that brings us into September. And until I really know what I'm going to do in September, I won't even get into that. But I will say this, July 12th, I'll be back at the PAC, NJ PAC in Newark, New Jersey. October 17th is when we get out to Toronto. October 19th, all the way back out to Florida. And around the world, there's some Vegas dates, Arizona dates, Italy dates, and then there's Reno dates. So all you have to do is go to MikeMarino.net and subscribe. Did you subscribe? Did you subscribe? MikeMarino.net. And don't forget, folks, when you write in, I like to respond to everybody's email, fan mail, family mail, whatever you want to call it. I definitely write back. We're going to start the web series again, I believe in July or August, Make America Italian Again. So you want to be part of it, go to MikeMarino.net and watch my YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel. Watch the series. It's very, very funny. And I also love and enjoy sending out free gifts. So if you say something to me and I like it, I will send you a free gift. I always write back to everybody, especially Jersey Teamster. I will make that happen for you, understand? And I'm happy to do that. We've got to bring some joy in people's lives. There's some people who couldn't afford to come to one of my shows. I made sure they had VIP tickets waiting for them because they took the time to write to me and say, I really want to go, but I don't have the 20 bucks. I don't have the 30 bucks. I don't have the 100 bucks. So I made it happen for those people. And you could do it too. All you got to do is subscribe and I will make you happy. This is Bob, owner of Faggio Italian Market. Thanks for coming to the deli. There he is. It's Bob. I was right. I did have the name right. He finally wrote into the show. We're almost getting ready to say goodnight. But he finally wrote into the show. Bob, we had a great show today. I told everybody how to eat cold cuts by rolling it up and having a nice red pepper in the center, which was very, very hot and so, so, so delicious. We plugged your place as much as we could on the show. It's absolutely phenomenal. It's going to run all week. It's going to run on ddvradio.com, ItalianAmericanRadio.com, right here on Facebook Live, Instagram Live. And don't forget, we're also on iTunes, iCloud, all kinds of media services. And you're going to have tons of people coming to that deli saying, is Mike Marino here? And you say, no, but we do have a new sandwich called the Mike Marino Special Sandwich. And I would say, put some meatballs in a sandwich for me because that's my favorite sandwich. Right now, we're going to take a call. Let's see if I can't get this call to take in. This is coming from Jersey Teamster. All right, here you go, buddy. Hello, caller. Hello. Oh, come on. I don't know why it's not coming through. Come through. Come through. Shit. Caller, can you hear me? Oh, shit. Sorry, buddy. I don't know why it's not coming through. All right. Mike, my brother. How you doing, Nick? It's nice to see you, buddy. Hey, Helen, how are you? Hope to be coming out to Chicago again very, very soon. So, folks, if you want to know where you can get in touch with me, you feel like writing to me, you want to know what's going on in the Italian kids world, I will make you smile. I got it in my notes. We need to make people smile. The other day, I walked the streets of this North Hollywood area. When I was going to perform at the Ha Ha Comedy Club, I decided I would walk. And in that walk, I smiled at a bunch of people, and they looked at me like I was some kind of a nut. That's just how bad things got. You can't smile at anybody. They think, oh my God, what's he want from me? I don't want anything. I was just smiling, right? And now they have scooters everywhere. There's scooters, like a scooter. You just jump on a scooter. And I'm saying to myself, did we all become that lazy? You can't take a walk? You got to get on a scooter, and the scooter got to take you somewhere? Walk. And I'm Italian. I see a bunch of scooters like that. I'm taking them. I don't mean taking it for a ride. I'm taking them. I'm going to spray paint them, change the color, and I'm going to sell them the next day to somebody else. That's the way I do. Ha! So Bob said he saw the show, and he's going to make the Mike Marino sandwich. We can have a Mike Marino day. I like meatball sandwiches. I like, pork roll. I don't know if they have pork roll here in California. I like that. Chicken Parmesan. Who doesn't like chicken Parmesan with a nice little cheese on top, provolone cheese? Seriously, Bob, this is the greatest plate of what we would say antipasto or antipasto, however you want to say it, that I've had in so long. I am so happy to have this here. I'm going to share this with some of my friends on Monday and Tuesday because we are filming some more episodes of Mike Marino, Make America Italian Again. And this would be a really great treat for them. And that's what I'm going to make happen. And so once again, folks, you can see this again and again and again. Are you looking at that? Are you looking? Are you looking? What a great deli. You obviously have a liquor license, so you can get your wine down there. Olive oil, cheese is just the greatest. Oh, I can't say enough great stuff. I'm looking at the pictures of all the foods that they have. Garlic bread, pastries, pasta, all made fresh too. I was in the kitchen. You know you're in a great place when the kitchen is very, very small and everybody's bumping into each other. That means the food's going to be fantastic because they're making the food with love, no arguments in there. And yeah, all right, fantastic. Well, listen, I got to get going. I got to go do some things. And before I do those things, I'm going to help myself to another couple of sandwiches from this beautiful, beautiful plate of food. All right. Remember, I'm Mike Marino. Keep on watching. Keep on watching. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Go out and enjoy. Smile to some people. Say hello. Say this, that, and the other thing. And just enjoy. Do it the Italian way. Remember, let's make America Italian again. You don't know nothing. You didn't see nothing. You don't say nothing. And also, don't forget, if you want to pick up some Mike Marino T-shirts, you could order them right here on Facebook. You could also order them on MikeMarino.net. But right here on Facebook, I'll get it to you really, really quick. The shirts come in many, many, many different sizes. And they also have the underwear that say, get the bat right on the ass of the panty, okay? So don't forget, I got to get going. How do I end every single one of my broadcasts? Come on, folks. You could say it. You could say it. Don't be afraid to say it. I always say it. We all should say it. Don't take no shit from nobody. Bye, everybody. Bye. Uh-oh. Hey, this one doesn't want to stop. Come on, let me go. I got to go. I want to eat my food. Bye. Hey folks, I hope you're enjoying watching my podcast live from my mother's basement. We're having a lot of fun and I'm going to have a lot of great guests on the show in the future. So if you like it, hit like. You could also leave a comment. You could subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch other funny videos. And you could also listen to my podcast on your favorite podcast app like Spotify and iTunes.